Sometimes you open your wallet because the product is actually good quality, but sometimes you open your wallet because you saw a celebrity wearing it. And the latter is exactly what Alo Yoga is counting on. This Californian yoga apparel company was founded in 2007 in Los Angeles. It has since gained popularity after being seen on several celebrities and paparazzi photos. But is it actually worth your money? So today we're going to go in store, we're going to try on a bunch of stuff, all their best sellers. We're going to review the fabric, the fit, and the construction. So let's get started. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Jen and I make fashion commentary and fashion reviews here on YouTube. I also post my outfits on Instagram and I make short form beauty and fashion content on TikTok. So follow me on all three. Right off the bat, you can tell they splurged on an interior designer. The store was super lovely to look at. The clothes are separated by color. The design was modern Scandi. I really like being in the store. As I was looking around for things to try on, I already saw some red flags, such as these faux leather Power Hour shorts. Who is this made for? Because there's no way you're wearing this to the gym. This is screaming vaginal yeast infection. Because faux leather is a sheet of plastic. It is not breathable at all. Yes, you can argue the leg holes are wide so air will pass through, but even at the waistband, you're going to get sweat around your waist. And the same thing for these winter warm supermoto tank and leggings. Faux leather details on activewear? Absolutely not. You should absolutely not be sweating in these, because that sweat is not going to evaporate, it's going to stick onto your skin, it's going to give you a rash. I understand it looks edgy, I understand it looks cool, but it's just not practical in any way. And I think there's poor quality control as well, because you see these black leggings, they're different shades of black. And they are in fact supposed to be the same leggings. I asked the store associate and they have the same label as well. I asked a few different store associates which were the most popular items and they all told me the Airlift Leggings, so let's try this pair on. Now I didn't realize Airlift Leggings come in different versions, but this is the first one I picked. And it's supposed to have high compression. And another thing I noticed is that the prices in store is much lower than the prices online. I haven't purchased anything online from them before, but looking at the Google reviews, it seems like that their systems are not connected between the online and the in-store. Because if you buy something online, you're unable to refund it in-store. You have to mail it back and then you get a US gift card. And you can't use this gift card in-store. I don't know about you, but if I were Alo, I would make sure my systems are lined up and good to go before I start doing business in a whole new country. Back to the leggings, so looking at the materials, these are 18% elastane and the rest is polyester, which is pretty standard. And elastane levels of 15 to 25% will give you pretty good compression, whereas 5 to 15 is not going to give you that much compression. Higher compression means it's going to squeeze you in a bit more, it's going to give you support, and it's better for high intensity workouts, compared to lower compression, which is generally more comfortable and better suited for low intensity workouts. Looking at the inside of these leggings, you can see a thick elastic band on the waistband, and the inside sewing looks pretty neat. This material was a bit thin to me, but I like this piping detail they have on the back. And we're checking the cuffs as well, and it looks pretty good. It would be very rare if you found loose strings from leggings. We have the heat stamp logo on the leg, pretty standard. But I didn't feel the level of compression I was expecting from an 18% elastane legging. These felt like they had less than 10% elastane. You can see the leggings are not really hugging my body, they're just kind of floating on top. And I'm also going to try on the Airlift suit up bra because it was a complete set. Notice that they're $40 cheaper in store. The bra has similar piping details and the padding is removable. It's using that same fabric as the leggings with 18% elastane. Similar heat stamp logo. The straps do look a little bit bulky. They could have trimmed the excess fabric and made this a little bit smoother looking. Otherwise, the bra is uniform, it's even on both sides, symmetrical, looks pretty good. And this is how the set looks like on me. So unless you have like a rock hard physique, it's going to give you a bit of muffin top. So I'm definitely not a big fan of the wide straps on the leggings. Sure, I can size up, but it's just not going to hold up as well. You can see it's squishing my back as well. I don't find this set to be flattering at all. And for reference, I am 5'3" and there was a bit of bunching at the legs. So likely this is made for a taller person. The next best seller we're trying on is the Accolade hoodie and sweatpants. On the website, they were sneaky and they didn't tell you the fabric composition, but in store we saw that's 35% polyester and 65% cotton. The inside is a French terry fleece. They did specify that it was diagonal on the website. I'm not sure if there's any benefit to that. All the sewing on the hoodie looks quite good. I have no complaints. I didn't see any loose threads. I'm trying on a size small, but it is quite oversized. But I honestly don't see why this hoodie should cost over $200. If you told me this was from Walmart, I would believe you. Nothing against Walmart, they have great basics. Moving on to the sweatpant. It's the same French terry material, but it does show you the fabric composition on the website. Instead of a heat stamp like on the leggings, it does have this fancier metallic embellishment. Again, I'm trying on a size small, but I found them to be very large and also very long. These are definitely a no for me because I hate polyester in my sweats. Polyester is a petroleum-based product, so it's going to attract body oils, and that's what's going to hold on to body odor. It also repels water, which means it's sweat wicking, and that's why it's in a lot of activewear. But in sweats, I don't think that's necessary. Moving on, I wanted to try this puffer that I saw on the rack. This is their Gold Rush puffer, and it comes in several colors. So on the website, it says the fabrication is 100% nylon. Now I understand if the shell fabric is nylon, but I have not seen nylon fill before. It's usually polyester or down. Using nylon as the outer shell of the puffer is a good choice because it's generally water resistant and weatherproof. But I'm not convinced how warm nylon would be as a fill material. That being said, I checked the zippers. They were installed properly and they were straight. There is a concealed zipper pocket. The jacket has a cord lock on the bottom so you can make it cinched. It has interior pockets as well, a nice feature. There are elastics on the sleeve so that it prevents wind from getting into your jacket. There's a patch logo detail on the back. I tried on a size small and it was pretty cropped. All things considered, the construction of the puffer is quite nice, but at this price point, you can also get a down jacket. And again, I'm just not convinced that this puffer is that warm. Next, we have the Muse Sweatpants, and I was shocked about how they looked on the rack because these look like they're from a thrift store. Like they're pilled up, they look raggedy, they just don't look good at all. They come in a few different colors and they're almost $200. Why would anyone buy this? They do feel soft and that's because of the rayon in them. Rayon is a semi-synthetic made from cellulose and it's really soft to the touch, but it's not very durable, which explains all the pilling. In store, they are cheaper at $110, but still, all things considered, the sewing on these pants look quite good, and the pockets were installed properly, but it's just a choice of fabric. I know they didn't take the time to pick a fabric that was going to be durable. And now that I'm looking into starting my own fashion brand, I know there's devices and tests you can do on fabric to make sure they're durable. Like there's literally a friction test to test for pilling. And obviously they did not use that here. So they likely picked a fabric that was nice to touch, that they knew were going to sell, and then they just threw it on the market. And they know they can get away with doing this because most people, when they're shopping for clothes, they touch it, they feel it feels soft, so they think it's high quality, and then they buy it. Let's not fall for these tricks, people. Moving on to the ribbed Seacoast crop short sleeve tee. So similar to the Muse Sweatpants, this t-shirt was very soft, and it's because of the high quantities of semi-synthetic fiber in it. So this shirt has 58% viscose in it, and the rest is polyester and elastane, which makes it stretchy. For a $50 t-shirt, it was very see-through. It was practically paper thin. The fit is like that crop baby tee kind of vibe, but I would not spend any amount of money on a t-shirt that you can see through. And I'm trying on the t-shirt with the Muse Sweatpants, and you can see there's a lot of fabric at my ankle, meaning that these sweatpants are made for tall people. And I already pulled it up so high, like past my belly button. Next, for some variety, I wanted to try on some shorts. So in the same color scheme, I'm trying on the Alo Luxe High Waist Me Time Short. The fabric is a polyester and semi-synthetic mix, which means it's gonna be soft, but it's probably not gonna last you a long time. These are $70 in store, crazy, but you can already see some texture issues on the fabric. This is gonna pill so fast. The design is also very simple and basic. There's no pockets, nothing whatsoever. It is a double layer fabric, which thank goodness, because otherwise it would probably be just as see-through as a t-shirt. Fit-wise, I hate the look of that seam in the back. It just looks so awkward, but it actually fits decently well, and it was really soft and comfortable, but like I said, this fabric is not gonna last you that long. It's probably gonna look old after 1 or 2 washes. And for $70, that's a no for me. Now we're gonna try on what they're actually known for, the Airbrush Leggings. These have 13% elastic and the rest is polyester, so this is gonna be for light intensity workouts. I would say that these are the equivalent to the Lululemon Align leggings. They're both a brush fabric and they have low levels of elastane. The sewing on these look quite good. There's a seam on the front and back and they have the heat stamp logo. But when I tried them on, I was pleasantly surprised. You hear the snap? That's pretty good compression. And for a brush fabric, it didn't feel that fuzzy. I'm always nervous buying brush fabric because it tends to pill, but I don't think these will. They felt quite smooth on the surface. And of course, I had to try on the matching bra. This is the Airlift Intrigue bra. And it's actually a different fabric from the leggings. It's 18% elastane. And I thought these were a matching set, but they're not. The bra is a darker color. Although it could be like earlier where the different black leggings were different colors. I'm trying on another pair of leggings. This is the Airlift legging compared to Airbrush from earlier. And this is going to be your high intensity workout legging. It has 18% elastane. And I think the equivalent at Lululemon would be the Wonder Trains. Again, same design feature on these leggings. The sewing looked good, front and back seam, heat stamp logo. If I were to pick between the two, I would definitely pick these because these have much higher compression, as you can hear by the snap. And they're much smoother on the surface, so I'm not worried that these will pill at all. This is a legging that's going to last you years. To make it a matching set, I'm going to try on the Airlift Double Trouble bra. And these ones have even higher elastane at 20%. Out of everything I tried on, these are probably my favorite. If Alo does one thing right, is that they have really interesting designs for their bras. I like this mesh layer with the delicate straps. Yep, this is it. This is the set. I felt so cute in the set. The leggings are everything I could hope for in a legging. The bra was really cute in design and really unique. I think I'm finally starting to understand the hype. I also picked 2 dresses to try on because, again, variety. This is the seamless open air Razer back dress. Now I picked this to try on because I thought the design was super interesting. This is a 3D weave, as in there are no visible seams on the garment. So this was made on a machine that weaves fabric all the way around in a circle instead of flat like a sheet. There's a few small perforations or cutouts on the dress and some rib details as well. I think the design is really interesting, but I didn't try it on because I couldn't get it over my head. It was super tight, and I really didn't want to risk getting makeup onto it, so I just said forget it. I also tried on the Airlift Fly Dress. So again, Airlift fabric, 18% elastic. And similar to the other garments, the sewing looked good, the sewing was straight, seams were even, there's a cutout on the back. I was surprised to find that there was no shorts underneath. I feel like most tennis skirts and tennis dresses do have shorts. It does have a built-in sports bra though. And honestly, it looks quite cute on the model. But on me, it's a different story. This was not flattering. It didn't compress me enough that it smoothed out my body. You can see it looks a little bit lumpy. And the front of the dress sagged. There's definitely some fit problems for this dress. Or it just wasn't made for someone with my body shape. The back looks okay, but otherwise, this was a no. And phew, we are finally done. I did end up picking something up. Can you guess what it is? But some final thoughts. Avoid their loungewear like the plague. They obviously specialize in yoga and activewear like their leggings. But for the shorts, the lounge pants, the sweatpants, the t-shirts, the hoodies, there's literally nothing special about it. What I do like is their Airlift leggings and their sports bras. Compared to Lululemon, their designs are much more fresh and unique. And I think the legging, although a bit more expensive, might be worth it. Especially the Airlift ones. If you have experience with the Airbrush ones, let me know in the comments if it pills. I probably would avoid their outerwear too. I would definitely not buy any of the faux fleece. And the puffer with the mystery filling, I just don't know if that's going to be warm. And I really hope that in the near future, they get their system sorted and that you can actually return things you bought online in store. So what do you think? Would you shop here? And let me know which brand I should review next in the comments. See you next time. Bye!